days like this, you'll never miss. Every hour's eating at your soul. Did someone say they'd save you, then leave you hanging out in the cold? You've tried everything, but hell consumes the night. You've tried everyone, but there's no one else inside. Taking on the world, the moment of being right. Time is running out. Taking on the world, the moment of being right. to build this up. We've all paid our dues. Did you think it was all for you? Our fear keeps us divided, but they'll always win until we're united. I won't paint aboard a sinking ship, control remotely from a safe distance. One place your bets on if we live or die. The scales, they shift more in your favor, and you might think there's not much we can do. You stars at night we both can see. Will I find my way home? You're beautiful to me, and now I see there'll be a day we'll find a place in this world, and I will follow, and you will come to me. I rest with hero souls, silence is my home. They're not the only ones. Stay focused on its songs to find my chosen, and you will soon become.
Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back. Let me fix this little error over here in the corner. A little error. So, this is kind of like my first talk radio since I'm making some changes to my scheduling and such of my live streams and my show and just everything like that. I'm going to work on the whole look as time goes by, because I got the green screen and it's almost perfect. I just got to do some nitpicking at it, but I'll get it there. But like I say, I'm going to start doing this talk radio every night at 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, for everybody to watch, and hope to gain an audience. I'll be talking about this different stuff. I'll be talking about news in the world, my business news, things I'm working on changing in my business plan, because I'm kind of coming at with ideas for different platforms for my business and trying to build it and grow it and become, halfway successful or decently successful, or try to become successful, because you can't become successful if you don't frickin' try. Okay, I almost said the other word, but I said frickin'. I'm trying to hold my language. I don't know why. I could cuss if I want on my show. I mean, but yeah, that's just like in the news now. All this California wildfire stuff. The Palisades and Los Angeles area and stuff like that. It's crazy, especially because I have family in California and stuff. So you be worrying about them and stuff. But I hope not a lot of people die. I hope. I mean, there's been deaths and stuff like that, and people that are kind of missing and not been heard from and such. There's this former female wrestler, I guess, that's hasn't been heard from, been kind of hidden, I guess. I don't know how to describe it or explain it, but yeah. So it's kind of freaky to know that the fires can take you out. And then next Monday, a week from today, will be the presidential inauguration thing, plus Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So Mr. President Trump, Lord help us all. That fool, I tell you, man, he crazy, and we elected him as a president, man. What's the world coming to? I mean, the man tries to do good, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Donald Trump, but you know, I can't talk much because I'm not Mr. Donald Trump. So, but anyways, um, it should have been the Kamala Harris lady. She'd probably be a better president because a woman running the country would have been better than a lunatic crazy guy running the country. But it's whatever. If y'all voted for Donald Trump, we all gotta accept it, even if we don't want to. I don't know. We got a tomato going in office. If you ever look at him, sometimes his face can be like really orangish colored. It's like a tomato. I just want to squish his head and get the seeds out. Anyways, that was rude of me, but that's how I think and feel sometimes. And this show will be just kind of me bluntly telling things and not caring what people think or what people say or whatever. Y'all can comment on my Facebook, you can comment on my YouTube, you can comment on my Twitch. Tell me how crazy I am, tell me how cool I am, tell me how weird I am. Whatever you want to talk about. If I see things pop up on my chat, question wise, or like just comments coming in from people that I feel is relevant to what I'm talking about, I might pop up a little comment or talk about what people are saying. Interaction with my audience. That's what I strive for. Cause right now on YouTube, I got all my Dandy's World people like chatting away. Yeah, it's crazy. And that stuff's Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my live streams of the gaming live streams. This is not gaming live stream. As you see in the background, my beautiful background with my beautiful mug in the middle. I'm going, hey, how's it going, everybody? So yeah, but business-wise, like I said, I got my website, which you can find in the description of the video, and you can go check out CrowRules Entertainment. You can become a member of the site. It's going to be kind of a community thing. I'll have message boards. I'll have groups that you can kind of talk in. I'll have these live streams on my website. And then I'm also going to be working on videography. I'll still be working on videography. If anybody wants to hire me to do like wedding videography or anything else like that. Photography, like photo shoot. Like say you're getting married and you want a photo shoot before you get married. Or like when you get married you want me to videotape it and put it on DVD for you. I'll do that. And to do Talk Radio, can you start the live stream at the time you are about to start, or then we will be waiting for so long? Yes, I will explain that. Okay, I started late today because I had to do some dishes, and then I had to help my mama. My mama, she's getting old. Her health ain't that great. I have to help her like take her meds and stuff like that. And my wife helped with that a little bit, so that gave me a little leeway. And then like sometimes I have to help my brother, and he's mentally handicapped, so I have to help him sometimes. Life is very strenuous for a guy like me who has so many people who I help and care for and stuff. I know you waiting 26 minutes, fool. I kept an eye on what was going on, and I'm trying to explain to y'all why I was late like that. And that's going to happen from time to time because when I have things to do, I got to put certain things in front of other things, which family would be in front of my talk radio show. But I'm still here, right? I'm still talking to y'all. I'm still blabbing my frickin' mouth off. There I go again saying frickin'. Why am I trying to be good boy? I don't have to be good boy. I can sit here and say shit. Yeah. I said a bad word on video, but that's okay because it's a talk radio. It's not Sesame Street or something. Okay, Sesame Street. If you watch Sesame Street and you see like Big Bird saying shit, that would be kind of off-putting. You know, it'd be kind of weird. It'd kind of be like, what the heck is going on? But can't you start the live stream at the time you already completed those tasks so we don't really wait for 10, 30 minutes?
That's true.
Well, I told you I was doing stuff. Jeeps. I was finishing up doing some things. Do not go bitching at me on my live stream, okay? Alright? I do this for entertainment and for fun and to try to talk about things, okay? This ain't like gaming. I'm not playing no games. You don't have to wait to play games. You know, you just gotta wait to see my ugly mug and hear me blab about whatever is on my mind. Okay. Plus, like I said, you know, I got my mama with bad health. I got my brother who's handicapped. Things take precedent over certain other things. Okay. Please respect that. Thank you. That's my what do you call it? That's my spiel for that subject. Now Dandy's World, like I said, gaming live streams. I will be doing those Friday, Saturday, Sundays, starting at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, earlier in the day. You know, I think it'll work better. And then these are Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. at night. So, I will start working on being on time at 10 o'clock on the dot. Well, maybe not right on the dot, maybe a few seconds afterwards. Is that too late for you guys? Because it's kind of, things happen, okay? I didn't sit here and cancel it. I've been canceling this show lately because other things took precedence and I had to like make a decision and then be like, you know, I'll just do talk radio later. That's why on the thumbnail you saw it said a different date than today. Because I kept putting it off. And but now that I'm wanting to work on my business and build it and start trying to entertain you guys with this talk show like thing right here, I'll start working on being on time and being better with this. Okay, I will prioritize things and schedule things to work better in my way of working things, okay? I'll get things done earlier maybe so I can be on time and stuff like that. But for now, first episode back, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for the disturbance of y'all watching for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, listening to music. I just thought it'd be nice to have music at least. Y'all can listen to music and headbang and be like, yeah, what's up? Yeah. You know? But, and I will have other things I'm going to talk about in the future episodes. Can you swear in a good way? Yeah, you can swear in a good way, you know?
That's the shit, man. That's a good way.
Yeah, as the wife said, that's the shit, you know, that's a good way. Or you can say, shit, I'm happy today. You know? And, now, Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up, when I come on at 10 o'clock live, if I sound different on Wednesday with my voice and stuff, it's because Wednesday morning, I got to go in and get a thyroid biopsy, checking for cancer or whatnot. I'm hoping there's no cancer there, but if there is, I want to get it taken care of as soon as possible and be like, wow, your videos are so swear word awesome. Yeah, you could do that. You could say, wow, your videos are so fucking awesome. Like that. You know? That's good swearing. That's so fucking awesome, man. Riley Radio is freaking awesome. See, I went back to freaking. I don't know. I guess it's not in my nature to say the F word a lot. I don't know. I mean, shit, it's just crazy. Hello, Maddie. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Yes. YouTube. But, you know, this is just kind of a cool way for me to talk about the news in the world and talk about my business and talk about other things and try to have people sharing my stuff, you know, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. You know, share, get my face out there. You know, everybody wants to see this ugly mug right here. They'd be like, oh my God, get him off my screen. Make him go away. Oh my God, the screen got really bright over there when the TV popped up. And it was like, boop, big old white screen. I mean, it's crazy. And, you know, so far, you know, I feel that doing this is going to be a cool thing. And when I get into a set way of doing things and actually get better at scripting my show of what I'm going to talk about, how I'm going to talk about it, and all that stuff, it'll work out because then, you know, people be like interested in what I'm saying. I want to make it interesting for people to understand what I'm saying. Like in the future, if I talk about aliens coming down to the earth and destroying us all, you know, I want y'all to know what's going to happen when they come and how it's going to go down and how we're all going to get our brains sucked out by the aliens. You know, Donald Trump's going to be president, so the aliens are going to come down and be like, I want to take over the world. And then Donald Trump's going to be like, hell no, you can't take over the world. I'm the president of the United States. I'm going to shoot you all. And the aliens are going to be like, like that. I don't know if that's how they talk, but, you know. And then, you know, like I said, you can check out my website, CrowRules Entertainment. The link is in the description. Become a member of the site. Chat over there. Watch the videos over there. If you live in my area and you wish to hire me for videography stuff, get a hold of me and let me know. You know, give me the 411 of what you want done. You see how that rhymed? Kind of, sort of, in a way. And sometimes if I cough, it's just my throat. My throat gets all like itchy and souring up some. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But Wednesday I get the biopsy. So after that, when I get the results back, I'll know what's going on with my throat and hopefully get something done with this shit. It's annoying as hell. And then, you know, in the future episodes, I will talk about, like, TV shows. I'll give, like, reviews about TV shows I've been watching and kind of just, like, sharing my, what I thought of them, if I liked them, if I didn't like them, blah, blah, blah. Same with movies. Like, I'll discuss, like, movies coming out in the future I'd like to go see, or movies that are out already that I want to see, or movies I did see, and kind of tell you what I thought of them. You know, reviews. I may go watch other people's YouTube channels and be like, give reviews of other people's YouTube stuff. And most of them I'll give like low scores because they're not Riley Radio. I'm going to take over YouTube, people. I'm going to take over YouTube. I'm going to be the top dog of the nation over there. If everybody helps share my stuff, you know. Bro on the chat just said, dog, one of my hair pieces fell out on its own. Okay. One of your hair pieces fell out on its own. You sure you didn't pick it out of your head?
Are you Donald Trump with his little toupee?
Donald Trump got a weird hair. He
had a toupee.
His stuff goes like over his forehead a little bit, and you're like, I don't know.
Because it's fake. It's a toupee.
Donald Trump's fake all around. His whole persona is fake. Everything about him is fake. He's just a fake old man who thinks he's bad shit because he's president of the United States for the second time. What's come to our nation that we vote this guy in twice in a row?
A felon, if you're a convicted felon, you cannot vote. But if you're a convicted felon with several counts of felony charges, you can become president. Woo! Go America! Let's go, Brandon.
Brandon?
It's a thing.
My wife is crazy.
Anybody else know what I'm talking about? I know I'm not the only one.
You won't see my wife on here because I got the green screen with the beautiful background. And as you see sometimes with my hands, it's cropped out. So, I don't have full screen. Like, I'm going to be working on that though because I want to have like full screen so I can be like, when you face down, one fell out. Bro, you're going bald, okay? It happens. Look at me, I'm old. I understand. I'm getting a little bit of hairline going on. I understand. I feel the pain. Anyways. And then I want to talk to my Facebook audience people, which says 0 right now. But I'm live on Facebook as well, on a Survivor Nation page, which is a fan page for the show Survivor. But I shared to my my Facebook, Jonathan Riley. So, my friends or family, whoever sees this, thank you for watching, man. Go check out my website, damn it. You my family. Come on, support the boy. All you Riley people out there. Come on now. You could be a Riley that's not even related to me. Give me support, okay? The name is awesome. Riley, okay? Riley. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, that was kind of awkwardly weird, but that's what I do here on Talk Radio. But yeah, I'm wanting to make this show cool and grow to where I get a good amount of viewers, a good following of talk radio. I'm working on some things for future as well that could be surprises coming up. We'll see. I'm working on things. We'll see what goes on and what happens and how it goes. Okay, that will work. Slapstick over on YouTube. He said he just gonna pretend that I'm famous. That works. Because if you pretend that I'm famous, maybe in the future I will become famous, and then you don't have to pretend no more. Yeah. That would be kind of funny to pretend that I'm famous. Then when I become famous, you don't have to pretend no more. Because I'll be famous. I can become famous. I'm crazy enough. I mean, if you got Donald Trump, who is president, and he's crazy, I can be famous because I'm crazy. Yeah. And, as I get better at this stuff, and get scripts, kind of scripting out my show, of what I talk about, when I talk about it, how I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It'll work out. Wow, is that right? Give me an autograph. Your videos are fucking awesome. Thank you. See, my YouTube guys, they know. The YouTube folks are like on it, like Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool in a way. But I want to get Twitch going with, a bunch of viewers. I want to get YouTube going with a bunch of viewers. Facebook, bunch of viewers. I might even start streaming on different platforms, We'll see what happens as time goes on. And as I get better at this, and as my business grows, and as the world turns, the wife's playing Pet Simulator 99 pet games, which is like Squid Games, which we watched season 1 of Squid Games. It was freaking awesome. I liked the show. Now we're watching season 2. We kind of like, I think we're three episodes in or so, something like that. But yeah, Squid Games, Good show. If anybody want to watch it, check it out over on Netflix. Netflix. Okay. But there's a time and a place for everything, and everything has its place. And my place now is probably going to be closing out this episode of Talk Radio, because I'm going to try to do it to where once I get into the flow of this thing and get the green screen things fixed, because you can see little mishaps. That's going to happen. You know. It's a learning curve. Huh?
Oh, I'm talking to myself.
Well, don't talk to yourself. Don't be crazy. In the future, when I start coming on time, 10 o'clock, I'm going to try to do like an hour show, 10 to 11. You know, somewhere around there. And I got to get, green screen stuff all perfected, which I will get to, because, it's trial and error. And you just saw like a little white thing pop up over here. I'll work on it. I'll get better at this. Your videos are just as fire as Squid Game 2. But thank you. Except I'm not getting killed for playing the game. But yes, I will be, here every night, Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. my time, which is whatever time your time, and just talking and discussing news and business stuff and, anything going on in the world, whether it's TV, movies, news, my business, wildfires in California, all my prayers to you guys in California. It's a scary thing to have people in California that are like family, and you're like, I hope they okay, because it's family, and you're gonna worry. Now my other family, most of my Riley folk family are Middle America, East Coast type thing, way over there in Oklahoma and Ohio and all that stuff. I'm the only Riley over here on the West Coast, I think. I'm pretty sure, except the wife, Miss Riley, Mrs. Riley. So, I thank you all for watching. And my Facebook viewers, I hope you guys, continue to come back on my nightly show here and watch and listen and get bored of me and want to smack me in the face. Slaptastic. And, hey, I'm going to start using that on this show now too. Slaptastic. One of my catchphrases, everybody's got to have a catchphrase. I mean, I'm no Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or any of that stuff. I'm probably better, but don't tell Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon that, because they might come after me, hunt me down, and like try to take me off of YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and boycott me. No, we can't have that. We can't have that. I have to be here forever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the future of online talk show thing,
Oh boy, here we go.
What?
Final round.
Oh, your color thing. See, the green screen's starting to mess up again, kind of. But I'll work on that over time. I'll get better at this, and I'll get it to work better, and all that. And my throat will be better, hopefully, in the next couple of months. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the results back from the biopsy on Wednesday. Probably get it like a week later or something. Unless it's something serious, then they might be wanting to contact me faster. I don't know. I don't know how that all works. But it's going to suck Wednesday morning. Sticking a needle in my freaking thyroid. What the hell? Why are you hurting me like this? Why? Why would people want to hurt me? I don't know. None of you all want to hurt me, do you? Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Y'all like me, right? We're all friends or family or whatever the deal is. Because, right now I'm streaming live. I can't see who's watching on Facebook. I know I got one viewer right now. But I don't know if that's family, friend, or stranger. Stranger danger. Don't let them come after me, okay? Don't let it happen. I don't want to die tonight. Maybe in the future, but not tonight, okay? Now, Twitch people, make sure you share, like, follow, give me a follow. YouTube, like and share, give me a subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Facebook, you can't really subscribe and follow and all that stuff. Well, you can. You can go follow my CrowRules Entertainment page over on YouTube or Facebook. And then you also can all go check out my website. Become a member of the website if you wish to build a community over there. I have forums. You can go chat in the forums. I got these groups. You can go chat in the groups talking about whatever the group topic is. And then I got the videos, my live stream stuff. And then I got the services I offer if anybody ever wants to hire me to do videography or photography or whatever. Okay? It's a passion of mine to do videos and make videos. I've been doing home video, monthly video DVD type things for memories for a decade, since 2015. I started doing putting these videos together as memories of my month, and then later on in life I can watch them and be like, gosh, I was an idiot. Y'all, everybody should have memories where you can be like, God, I was an idiot back then. What the heck was I thinking? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand that life goes on. life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. So, I will close out tonight's episode of Talk Radio, and I will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. I'm going to do my best to be on time tomorrow night and start getting on this schedule of being on time, because I want to be dedicated to this and professional about this and be on time. So I'm going to work on that. Just tonight things came up and I couldn't, but it happens. My mama needed help, and I had to do the dishes and stuff. But dishes I could do earlier so I can get them done faster. I'll just start doing that and being more professional and on time. On time before my viewers kick my butt. They'd be like, you said you're going to be on 10. Be on the 10. Come on. So, I'll work on that. I'll be better at it. I'll be better. So, peace out, everybody. To everybody in the, I think they call it Pacific Palisades or something down in California, where the fires are going on. Pray y'all are safe. And I pray that it gets better over time. And anybody who lost anybody in those fires in California, prayers go out to you. It's a terrible thing that happens in the world sometimes. And then, as we move into this presidency of Donald Trump, my prayers to the nation as we have to deal with this crazy man on in the presidential chair. We have to deal with him. That's the sad facts of the world. But yeah, we'll get through it. We'll get through it together, and love one another. Love one another. Okay. Peace, y'all. Much love. Talk to you tomorrow.